Hello, DarkCrystalFlame here, and today on my Pokemon Insurgence Nuzlocke, I'm going to be going back down to Route 11 and battling the few trainers I skipped over here.
Hey, are you down to have a battle? My psychic types and I are ready.
Great, considering I'm starting with my Poison type. Just Alakazam, that's level 58, not using Bad Husk there. Guess Drunk Flag is fine if I can defeat Andre's Alakazam. Come on, game. You really have to do that? I don't know why I'm protecting this test speed priority. Oh. I'll just Hyper Potion and then... no, it wouldn't matter. Faster. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. There, done. Battle over. I gotta go back and heal already, because Drunk Flag is a reliable switch and I don't want to be without him. Also, I just remembered now, I need to give a nickname to Shiftry. Okay, a new nickname. How about... it could be Tatters. So I'll have Drunk Flag healed up. I'm just starting up the game, which means there's always that short delay on healing for the first time. Anyway, updated my counter because I didn't do it when I caught Beedrill last episode. Anyway, you've beaten... who else is there? I don't think I talked to this guy, but that might be it. Maybe one more trainer on the cert.
I EV train and IV breed all my Pokemon to make them as strong as they can be.
Okay, so you are going to have pretty much maxed out Pokemon strength, I assume. Oh, yay! More Psychic types to start off against. Fun. Payback? Well, I didn't hit you, so... not going to do much. Paralysis, probably faster. Okay, Grumpig is down. What would you even EV train onto a Grumpig? Special defense, maybe? I don't know. And super effective. Or not. What typing is Venomoth? I thought it was Flying Bug, or is it Poison Bug, maybe? Could be Poison Bug, I guess.
Wow, look at this hack. It's clearly not my fault.
No, not at all. So I beat you, and that's it. So, not much here on Route 11. Relatively short. But now that I've beaten those two trainers, I can go back to the forest to fight those trainers that are quite powerful. Okay, hopefully I don't get killed with a 1-hit KO attack again. Okay. So I fought you, and you. I think I fought everyone. Yeah, the right just dead-ended, so I have to go up now, don't I? Ooh, is that a... yep, okay, it's a full heal. Wait a second. That's not a full heal. There's what a full restore should look like. Oh, there's something over here, yep. And I don't have access to strength. Okay, well, maybe some other day. Tentacool, another one of these. I'm probably going to save my Tentacool until much later in the game just because of how good of a Pokemon Tentacool is. Such wave is going to be special, it doesn't matter. Can't be too cautious here when the enemies are around my level. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to have the gym beaten before I would go here, but I don't care. Another Moss Rock.
I'm the greatest. My battles are a work of art. Observe.
Smeargle? This could have any move. Absolutely any move. Please don't have a second type move. Okay. It seems as if it might not actually have a move yet, and you're just going to try and copy mine with Sketch. Great. Now you're using Struggle. Highly deserving of a mid-game battle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anything could have possibly been more deserving if it didn't try. Sableye, better than a Beedrill at this stage in the game. Doesn't Sableye have a Mega Evolution? I think it does.
It's so beautiful here in the forest. Everything's so natural and nice. Also, I don't actually exist.
Aren't you just pure grass? Cheryl? Yeah, I don't think it's any other type. Metal Blizzard? And a critical. If I didn't make note of this already, I've removed the bullshit crits counter simply because only 2 of them have really occurred. Those are pretty much if I were to get a critical, which cost me to lose a wild Pokemon catch, or if one of my Pokemon ended up being killed by a critical hit. But it just didn't happen common enough for the counter to really have good purpose for existing. Should end you. Oh no, well, Toxical.
It's a wonderful place to be.
Anyway, now that we're done beating that spooky ghost of a trainer, I assume we're probably getting close to the edge of this forest, right? Most of these in-between areas aren't overly long. As I approach the exit immediately after. Will this be the next town, I wonder? Because if so, that's a lot of towns I can go forward in advance. Well, it's been a long time since I've had a rival battle. Probably not against Damien anytime soon because he turned into a Pokerus-infected human. But I wouldn't be surprised if I battle Nor sometime soon. Uh-oh, spooky music. Oh, that's the orb. Orb. It doesn't look like an orb at all. But it's that one strange thing that we've seen in the library. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some sort of story progression down there then, right? Or there's multiple.
Hectic Town is pretty small. Is a pretty small one, and we're pretty new. It was made a few years ago to help travelers go from Nazca to Slade City. After a few years, we've developed our own culture and just beyond an outpost. A lot of research goes here into how we can use talents of Pokemon to help the human race. Primarily the eerie talents of Ghost and Psychic-type Pokemon. Can you imagine what we could accomplish if we harnessed that?
Okay, so these are just teleports. Okay.
don't worry, those little glowing orbs can't hurt you. Hectate Town actually splits into multiple things on the force. Those portals, spelling mistake, will take you from one part of the town to another. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it has something to do with the move teleport. It's incredibly cool, though.
Okay, that uses the same icon as the one Delphox Prophecy Ghost, so I was afraid that I might get into some sort of battle, but I guess not.
Fiery Cave is one of the most popular hotspots. Ever since those cultists arrived, nobody's been allowed in. I wish someone could head in and clear them out.
Is this Fiery Cave? Yep. Which means I might have an encounter with the Infernal Cults sometime soon. I've pretty much beaten down one cult already. Now I might have to fight against the Infernal Cult. I'm only coming in here to encounter a wild Pokemon. None yet? Does Fiery Cave count as their base and therefore no wild spawn?
As long as those infernal cultists are here, I can't work. I don't dare fighting them. The cave is dangerous enough as it is. Man, this is a tough situation. I wish there were stronger trainers. As long as those infernal cults are here, I can't work.
Okay, you have the same stuff to say.
Welcome to Hectate Town. It's always nice to see a new face around these parts. Not many people come by. Here's a color mistake. It's 'cause this town has a bad reputation for all that magic stuff happening here. People don't like it. Not at all. You should always check the basements of Pokemon Center to check for new shipments of clothes. I just looked there and there was a great dress for sale that I'd never seen before.
Do future Pokemon Centers have new clothes? Have you ever been to the library in Old Chinatown? I'm not sure what it is exactly, but something about it gives me the major creeps. Paintings always look like they're watching me. Okay.
I want this TM at the store, but I don't really have a use for it. You look like a trainer, why don't you have it instead?
I do not have a fighting type that would be useful if I were to get one. I work in the Fiery Cave's mine. It's hard work, but there's plenty of valuable materials ranging from rubies to firestones. So I might find firestones as an item in there. Wow, not even an item for me to steal from these guys.
I originally came to Hectate to try and make my own fortune, but, well, I'm getting old. I've committed myself to making a better world for the children instead. A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they shall not sit in.
Okay.
We trainers have to look out for each other, yeah? Take these. I hope they'll help you somehow.
So many random trainers that just give you Ultra Balls. Ooh, and Timer Balls, that's nice. Quick Balls as well? Okay. I also get a catch here. Okay, I'll return there later, I guess. It's Pika Taxi. I've been hearing rumors of Delta species over in Merc Forest. I wonder what it could be. I've always wanted to see one of those. Do you imagine how neat it would be? So there was a potential Delta for me to get there, but I guess I've missed it.
My parents moved us to Hectate Town last week for a change of scenery. That and the houses are really, really cheap. Not everyone wants to live here or in Sleet City because of bad taboo magic around here.
Whismer? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal this lucky egg from you. Huh?
Infernal Cult mostly uses fire and rock type Pokemon. Seems to me that strong water type or ground types could sweep through their teams, but I wouldn't be too sure.
AKA they have countermeasures. Which is actually bad news for Tatters. I might end up switching Tatters out if that's the case. Excuse me, young trainer, you can't leave yet. We need the help of strangers such as you. The cults are there in Hectate Town. We need you to get rid of them so we can live safely. And, okay. So that there is pretty much their way of getting you to not advance any further, considering I'm a lot further, I still haven't even beat the gym yet. Okay, I'm definitely going to return to the gym to level up and stuff, but if I could just not fight the gym leader for now, I'm just going to go as long as possible without doing it. Whenever I get the chance, I like to catch up my Pokemon battling on my TV. I remember watching London, one of the Torrent's Elite Four, beating a really powerful opponent without having a single Pokemon faint. That day I decided I would become a trainer. I'd be happy if I could be half as skilled as London was. But yeah, this can be like red and green where you can when you get to a point where you can just skip a bunch of the gyms and return later, and I'll do it. Shiny Bidoof. Did you know that the Tauren region used to be at war with the Kanto region? Tauren ended up being the victor, but it was at no small cost to either side. War really is a tragedy. Would you be interested in trading Pokemon with me? I do not have a Machoke, and I wouldn't be allowed to do that because I already own a Hunter. I'd actually do some trades if they'd be useful. Fun fact, we don't actually grow any food here in Hectate Town. Try and use the abilities of Pokemon to make it for us. Okay, I guess there's an egg in my PC now, right? Cool. Okay. Is this an actual Pokemon that I can use? No, because I've already gotten a cool fish. Okay, this portal just takes me back here. Okay. So that egg sounded interesting. You know what though? I guess that egg would count as this area's catch. Yeah, I'd consider that. God, look at all the water type Pokemon I have. It's 9 out of my 24 alive. I've also got my Wobbuffet and Togepi back in the PC. I left them in the daycare for a little while. So one of them mentioned a delta species in the Merc Forest. I know that I can't catch it anymore as my rules, but I'm still interested to go find it. Oh, you know what? It's probably past the strength area. There's no point doing that right now. Yeah, oh well. I'll quickly go surf on that pool of water and see if I can get something that isn't something I've already encountered. Wait, no, I'm counting the egg. Remember things, me. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to assume that Selene City is probably where the 6th gym is. Alright? Yeah, that would make sense. So I guess it's finally back to Kepler City to actually fight the guys in the gym. That doesn't necessarily mean I'll fight the gym leader yet. Can't enter that cave because that guy's in the way. I might be able to enter after I beat the gym. And I'm not allowed back there. Okay then, I guess time to actually go and fight the gym. How boring. What is this? Steel Electric? I heard you took down the Abyssal Cult, champ. That's incredible. I knew you had it. I knew you had it in you. Indeed, but don't get too cocky now. Anastasia's here is one tough battler. She has a machine sheep then. Okay, Steel and Electric. Thanks for the fresh water. I actually want to go to the PC and switch up my team. I'll hatch this egg later, like in between episodes or something. Can I see anything interesting about it though? Probably not yet. It's not close to hatching, okay. So, I'm going against a Steel Electric gym. So... God, my team is not well suited for this gym whatsoever. Yes. No, isn't... Let me check Fairy type. It's like the one type that I don't know the effectiveness. Okay, Fairy type. Yeah. So, Fairy takes double damage from Steel, like I expected. So... Don't want to use Cane.
Can't use Bad Husk because he's entirely toxic and poison based. I might, Drunk Flag I guess can stay, 3 can stay, and Tatters can stay. God. Gotta have 3 other Pokemon. No, Steel is good against Dragon. I guess I'd need Nikki. Let me check your stats. I mean, you're poison type, so I'm not gonna use you. God, yeah, like I said, bug type Pokemon fall off. Look at that physical defense. I can't use you. Holy shit. That is just garbage. You were like, I gotta be pretty desperate to use you, Red Craven. He's like, no. New Journey's not any good. New Journey is relatively weak. This is difficult. Like, all my good Pokemon aren't good for this gym. Can't use this one. Terrible attack anyway, and terrible defense. Sudowoodo is pure rock type, Isn't Steel super effective against rock? I know that ground is. Nope, it's not. So I guess Sudowoodo is a option. Rinda B can't be used. Zaid probably shouldn't be used. Dorinda is a no because electric, that's ×4 weakness. Starch, no, like all my water type Pokemon are just automatically no because of the electric. I might have to take Bad Husk. I don't know. Steel type is weak to fire and ground, correct? Fire, fighting, and ground. So, looks as if, I don't know, is being put on my team. And Judgment is coming back. Wouldn't be surprised if Judgment is to die this gym. Although, I will use you for the gym, but I'm not using you yet. I'll keep Bad Husk here for now. Oh man, it really sucks that I had to lose Teleora before this gym. Now I'll start with Judgment, I guess. Which defense is Judgment bad in again? Physical, okay. So, time to enter the gym. Hopefully it's not too bad. This typing is just probably the worst possible typing for me, because I've got a million water types. Well, let's fight.
I'm a master of machines and electricity, you don't stand a chance.
Okay. Rotom? Yeah. Really need to replace Safeguard. God, why do I still have Judgment? Although I might need to get a heart scale to do so. Flamethrower really isn't that great either. Really? Thanks, Confusion. Okay, Rotom wasn't that bad. And Caesar? I'll use a Moo Milk, and then see whether or not Judgment can stay out. Yeah, Judgment's fine. Super effective. Caesar is what? Bug Steel? It's ×4 weakness to fire. Oh, there's a Caesar on the Gym Leader's team. Okay.
use that guy. It's her... What's that? 3? There's at least 3 trainers left. Probably 4 or 5.
Electric-type Pokemon are the strongest of all.
Okay. I don't really like having this Electrovire out there. That was a crit. Okay, that was also a crit. Still switching though. How does this have so good special defense? What the hell am I doing? Okay, that's fine. Seriously though, that's a stupid move. Why would I do that? I'm not even sure whether or not I need that critical. I have no idea what Electrovire's defenses are. Okay, I'll use a few super potions.
Your regiment is ready to continue battling. Have you ever considered becoming a scientist?
I guess. Although not one that just works with machinery. Critical, please. There's been a lot of criticals here, hasn't there? And what's next? I haven't seen many steel types, have I? In fact, I don't think I've seen any. Rotom. So I don't see why I can't use Batos against Rotom. I mean, the entire reason why I brought you here is because you have potential against electric Pokemon. So Electric Steel. What? I wouldn't be surprised to see a Rotom with one of its transformations on the gym leader. What else? It's not really an easy thing, is it? I mean, there's plenty of Steel-type Pokemon with miscellaneous coverage, and then there's plenty of Electric-type Pokemon with miscellaneous coverage. Wouldn't be surprised to see another... Oh god, I can never remember this Pokemon's name. It's the Electric Water type that Audrey had. Lantern, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see another one of those. Judgment, I guess I can switch you out for 3. After this guy, I'll probably return to the Pokemon Center.
I wish you luck against Anastasia, but I don't think you'll even make it to her.
I mean, I was just fighting trainers that are actually equalish to my level. You guys are still like 4 or 5 behind, so... Fortress. That is what? Steel Bug or something? Gyro Ball makes contact? Really? It's not something I would have expected. Not going to do much. God, okay. View Area Fortress's explosion. Just in case the gym leader has it, or another trainer. Ampharos. It's the type of time where I wish I had Earthquake available to me by now. also the type of time where I wish I had Teleora. Okay, Drunk Flag, you can beat this silly Ampharos 9 levels lower than you. Signal Beam, more like bad. Cotton Guard, more like not smart move. Oh. Not very effective. More like dead. Ah, I'm not funny. Okay. Now I want to return to the Pokemon Center. But next time on my Pokemon Insurgence Nuzlocke, I'll be continuing with this gym. So see you guys then.